It's Darren with Footman Concrete Solutions. Here we're on a monolithic slab. This is a shed pour. It's a 13 by 20 with 12 by 20 footers with two number fives. It got inspected the day before. Now we're out pouring it. I'm just going to be giving you some live action tips and tricks of how we typically pour the concrete. Like, get a lot of questions sometimes. So right now we were fortunate enough to have the truck to come right there to the slab, so we didn't have to do any pulling. My cousin Kiwan's in the middle raking the mud. Cowboys on the back end back there with the shovel putting dirt up under the board so the concrete doesn't come out. And I was vibrating it, as you see. I'm over there vibrating it. That helps get all the honeycombs, the air pockets out of the concrete. And we got this one poured out in probably about 15 to 20 minutes. Me and Cowboy getting it screeded out. We're using a 10-foot aluminum screed board. We're giving and taking, as we call it. 3 passes, 3 to 4 passes, then we give to the next. There I go. I'm going right off that form board. Probably about 3 or 4 swipes, and then I'll give it back to him. Kiwan's raking it up. And we end up turning and burning on this one with another smaller board. Now we're bull floating it. We actually let it sit a little bit. Now I forgot to add it. It's a cold day. It's probably the high was like 45. So we put 2% accelerator in this. And that what the accelerator does, it allows the concrete to speed up and go off faster. I'm showing Kiwan that we got a little concrete on the house, so he's gonna get that up. And we always try to bull float the way of the screed. So you see we screeded the other way. Now we're bull floating. That just helps us get everything nice and flat to reassure that it's nice and flat. Then we'll bull float it the other way as well. Here's the photo of it. Like I said, it didn't take long to get this one poured out and on the ground. We hadn't done something this small in a while. It actually was good to do it. This is going to be a machine finish with the trowel machine. Now you'll see me running it. I typically don't run the trowel machine. I'm getting used to it. This was probably my 3rd or 4th time on it. I'm getting pretty decent on it. And we put an edge in this one, so Cowboy's over there edging it, and he's troweling it with the trowel. And as you can see, the water is coming off the concrete, so that means it's evaporating pretty good. The accelerator is working. We typically don't edge them, but the manufacturer, I believe, wanted to edge, or the homeowner. I can't really remember. So we put an edge in it. And he just goes all the way around it with the edger, and then he takes his trowel and just wipes his marks out. Now, what I'm doing is I'm testing the concrete. I'm getting on it, and I'm barely leaving a print. I'm 216 pounds, so I'm barely leaving. And I always like to hit my edges first. And you'll see we finish with the machine from left to right, same way like your trowel. Like I say, I'm not an expert on this at all, but I'm getting pretty decent at it. And then now I'm going to go in the middle of what I already done, and that would be finishing it right there. So that would be the finish pass, going to the left. Just keep going on, and then I go back, and then I have the front blade on the bottom of what I just done. That's kind of like a guide to show me where I need to go. And then I'm going to make a pass, half lap, what I call it, right down the middle of that. And Cowboy is on his 2nd edge, I believe. I think we put 2 in it. So it didn't take me long. I would say about 7 to 8 minutes. I did the whole slab with the trowel machine. This is definitely a good starter slab for me to learn how to work it pretty good. And there that is on the first hit. So what I'm going to do right there is I'm going to let it blow, what we call blow. I'm just going to let it sit for probably about 25 minutes. And then I'll get on it and cross up my pattern. You see I went left to right. Now I'm going to go to long ways now. Okay, here's a time lapse of that. So I'm going to even back up my pattern short ways. And then I'm going to go long ways because I came off the slab the other way. So now this is considered my 2nd pass, and I'm going long ways. You want to crisscross your pattern. It's definitely important on the first 2 passes to overlap that. It helps get the floor nice and flat. As you see, I got some water in my hand. Certain spots I'm having to shoot a little bit of water on there to get the cream up. I waited a little too late, I think, to hit this second pass. All right, so this is my third pass. I was right on it, probably about 10 minutes after the second one. And now I'm going straight into my fourth pass. I'm crossing it up. It's going off that good. The sun is kind of over it on the left side over there. So it's going off pretty good. So I just want to stay on it. And you can see in the background how it's starting to kind of come to life as you see it's kind of finishing pretty good. And there I go. This is probably about probably the fifth or sixth pass here with the machine. And there's the finished product. Thanks for tuning in.